Welcome back, everyone, to another episode on Beer, Bourbon, and Games. I am your host, Chris, and today on the channel we are going to talk about another local craft brewery, and that is Stolen Sun. I have to give a shout out to the Beer Busters, as I had not heard of this brewery, but because of your podcast, I learned about one that I probably wouldn't have heard of otherwise. It's based out of Exton, Pennsylvania, and they've only been open for about 4 months. But they have a pretty unique setup. Not only do they have really awesome beer and the food is incredible, they also have a coffee roastery. Kind of unique, but the owner is very into both things, coffee and beer. And he has some really cool stuff there with the brewery and with the coffee. I did try both the coffee and the beer when I was there, and I can say that they are both top-notch. Highly, highly recommend. But thank you, Beer Busters, for letting me know about this location. There's so many of them, you just kind of miss them. So I did go there on your recommendation and that episode, so I'm very thankful that I did. Now, we are going to talk about one of their beers that I brought home in the Crowler. That is the New Exton IPA. Now, it is a New England style IPA, and it is a 7.7% ABV. And it is a 45 IBU, so it's not super bitter overall. It's kind of lower on that scale, but it's still slightly there. Now, this is made of 3 hop types. It is Citra, the Mosaic, and the Idaho 7 strain. So between those, it should be an extremely juicy IPA. Now, they are kind of known there for their IPAs. Most of them are extremely juicy. He's got some centrifuge, weird kind of mad scientist gear going on there, so he can make really hazy beers. He's got some, I don't know, I don't fully know all he's doing. I would say check out the Beer Busters podcast to kind of get more in the background. It's kind of hard to explain what all he's about, but their whole thing is hoppy, happy, and handcrafted. So hops are definitely in their name. It is something that he likes. So let's crack open the New Exton so I can tell you all about it. As you can see from the Crowler, their happy and handcrafted goes hand in hand with everything they do. There's a lot of bright colors at the brewery. This Crowler happens to be yellowish orange. They have some red ones, blue ones. Everything there is about being really happy colors, really bright and in your face. I love it. I love the decor. I also really liked the outside. There is a spot for them to have music, and in the summer they have that open, so you can definitely go there, get some good beer, and chill while you're doing the whole thing. They're very into that type of environment. So we are going to take our New Exton IPA here, and we are going to pour it, and I can say I can already smell it right from here. Let's go ahead and pour it into our glass. Now that we have our beer poured, I will say we have a very healthy, thick head here going on. I think it may have been my pour a little bit, was a little bit heavy, but overall we have a very nice white head here. It is not receding at all. It's doing quite well. There is a light carbonation in the beer, and it is pretty much Haze City here. I can slightly see through it only because I have lights up here. This is a juicy, hazy concoction that they have come up with. Nothing wrong with that. It is a juice bomb from what I remember. So let's go ahead and smell it and just kind of see what we got here. It smells absolutely fantastic. This is one that I think anyone that is a fan of New England IPAs will instantly take to. It's very tropical, citrus forward. There's so many smells here of orange juice and pineapple. There's some tang kind of hitting in there. I think they do have a beer that actually is supposed to taste like tang there. This one kind of smells like it, so they might have some in more than all of their beers, but definitely a very big childhood reminder kind of in there. Overall, I would say pretty much the smells are going to just hit you as very tropical. You are going to kind of sit this out on a nice hot day, sit on the deck, sit wherever you are, or sit outside of Stolen Sun, listening to the music, smelling the tropical fruits coming from your glass, and you're going to instantly want to drink some. I am guaranteeing it. The moment of truth, and what everyone came here for. How does it taste? What does the beer taste like from Stolen Sun? Let's dig in and see why I got a crowler from there. It is definitely a medium-bodied beer. The taste hits your entire mouth, and it is lingering very nicely. It is coating the roof of my mouth and the side of my mouth. The 45 IBUs, the bitterness is not super present. Very, very nice overall. I do like the way that it tastes. The bittering agent, very, very low. Instantly greeted by the tropical fruit flavors. A lot of guava, mango, pineapple, orange. That slight kind of tang that I was smelling is here. But overall, it is a very tropically flavored beer. Those three hops are perfectly forming together to create a tropical paradise in a glass. This is absolutely fantastic stuff. It's a very smooth and drinkable beer. Now, it is 7.7%, so not quite a high alcohol percentage beer compared to some of I've had recently, but it's definitely not at the level that you're supposed to drink a whole bunch of them at. This could probably catch up to you, but I would say this is one that I definitely don't want to just drink one. It's very good overall. The hops aren't leaving my mouth tainted. I don't really have a fear of not being able to taste their other beers. So this is a perfectly good beer. I would say that they have a ton of variety though. Highly recommend getting a flight of things, but let's see if we get anything else out of here. Overall, I would say that this beer lives up to its name and their motto. It is definitely hoppy, but full of flavor. They are all super happy people there. They were all very friendly and very good, and handcrafted for sure. The mad scientist in the back with his crazy brewing system, and I think there's lights and everything on it. Very, very well maintained. Now, they're only open 4 months, and they're already producing beers on this level. It's so well balanced. The flavor profile is great. Anyone that is in that area, or even like a road trip, I think I drove an hour. Highly recommend though. Go here, but go when you have a lot of time, so you can sit outside when it's nice, chill outside, listen to the music, and just take in the whole experience. Make sure you eat there too, and honestly, don't forget about the coffee. I wanted to save room for it. I had a cup of coffee. I don't normally drink coffee black, but it was so good. I didn't need to add anything. It was just perfectly balanced cup of coffee. The special fields and stuff that he gets them from, good job. Awesome stuff there. Keep up the great work. 4 months. It's an absolute testament to what you can do with hard work and dedication. So I am very proud of you guys, and I can't wait to see how far you just keep building up there. Great stuff. Thanks again to Beer Busters for interviewing those people. Without you, I probably wouldn't have heard of them. So, on today's episode, I am going to rate the Exton IPA a 4 out of 5. Very great beer, very well balanced, very juicy, hazy, and a New England IPA is pretty much my favorite go-to style at this time. Can't really go wrong with it, but this one is a lot better than some of the ones I've had lately. New England has become a very popular style, and I have seen some that are just, they leave a lot to be desired. This one though, Very juicy flavors, very good overall. I really enjoy this beer. So if you do like tropical beers, highly recommend you get up there and go over there and try to taste their stuff. Their IPAs are fantastic, very juicy, clean, and drinkable. So guys, if you liked what you saw, think about hitting that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time I release new content. If for any reason you want to support the show, my Patreon link will be in the description below, and I'm also on pretty much every social media as Beer, Bourbon, and Games, so go ahead and follow me there. I'm normally sending out photos of where I'm eating, where I'm drinking, what I am up to, so don't forget to follow those. But remember guys, this beer is not going to drink itself. We're going to have to help it. Cheers.